Before we continue with this video, I wanted to let you guys know about something that happened during a very important live stream that should have gone a lot better than it should have. Um, During the launch of the early access for Mii Creator, Austin and Tyler had big situation that happened during a surprise Q&A stream on their channel called Triple Dash. There were a lot of questions that have been frequently answered in the Discord server that apparently no one wanted to look at. That's why I said at the end of my previous video to look at the Discord server before, asking them anything about this, because they've already answered pretty much everything you needed to know about the Mii web room, as well as any bugs that you find. I even fell into being one of those people who asked about the bugs. Yeah, because in fact, while they're answering questions, I was also checking out the website itself to see if I can find any bugs. Sorry, my cat's trying to climb onto my desk. Yeah, we did not do a really good job at being a really good audience for your stream, Triple Dash, and I'm sorry on their behalf for what we did to you. I have full respect for Austin. He's doing a really good job on this website, and I hope he continues to do a great job. And Tyler, thank you for speaking on his behalf. I understand why some people are not able to make sense of themselves. I'm back here in where I live. I'm not gonna say where we live, just for this video. At my high school, I am in the course for a marching band, and the only way that the director can get contact with us is with electronic mail. Not a lot of people check that mail for some reason, and last day when it's time for an event, they ask last-minute questions, or parents will even ask last-minute questions that have already been answered in their electronic mail. They just don't check it. It's pretty much what's going on here with you guys, and I'm deeply sorry for you. Just for those who out there who are also watching this video, just log into the Discord and check out the frequently asked questions. Okay? This is for their support. We don't want them being stressed out over things. Tyler just recently made another post on there. It's pretty much about exactly what I was talking about. Anyways, for you guys know, I'm username PiranhaDub. Thank you for seeing this intro, and without further ado, I guess we can go on to the early access was removed because of our behavior. So, I guess this video will be taking place on maybe the next few days. It's on the 27th. This video will take place on the 27th when it's launched to the public completely, because early access was cancelled for our behavior. Alright. I think that's it. 4.5 minutes. Hey everybody. Last time I did a video like this, my microphone was being very distorted, so you know what I'm going to do? Pull it back a bit. Hopefully it should be better. If you haven't seen the last video, then you should probably go watch that, otherwise this one will may not make sense. In this video, we're going to be checking out the official release of Mii Maker 1.0. Well, it's actually called Mii Creator, but yeah. We'll just get into it. I'll go ahead and show you the new login screen. There we go. Alright, I need to log in first. Guest mode isn't finished yet. It's the first day, so it would make sense. It's probably not gonna load. Please load. I have medium Wi-Fi right now. Yes, sir. Okay, just scroll, authorize. Alright, first time, 1.0 official. What's it look like? Welcome to the fall update. Due to time constraints, certain features are currently disabled. Every bug that has appeared in the update is already known and is being fixed. Enjoy this new update to Mii Creator. Choose a Mii to be your personal use across apps. This can always be changed later in settings. Well, go ahead and use Dummy, because I don't have a Mii that I can use right now yet. But we're gonna make one. It'll do my personal Mii. As you can see, we now have icons for every single creation. And also, there are new music for this website, because there's multiple themes now. I think that's gonna be nice. But they're the same 7 original choices to do. We're gonna create from scratch again. Gender has been changed to style, because the Switch 2 is like that, and they want it to be as close to the original source. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and make my Mii. So, I guess this is a little tutorial. If you want to follow along with me. Okay. I think I used these. Yeah, that looks correct. They might have been up a bit, but I can fix those later. Anyways, eyes. I actually use. Well, where did they go? They're somewhere. There they are. And I don't. I think I shrunk it at least once. Yeah, like that. At least this mouth. Down a couple sizes. I actually grew a mustache, but it's barely visible in real life. It'd be pretty cool if they added a transparency if they chose, but I'm not pushing it. Actually, I think that needs to go up a bit. Nah, it's mostly around the mouth. I'm not very tall, but, I will size myself up just a little bit. And I am a bit skinny. But, nah, whatever. Favorite color, it's gonna be blue. I don't normally wear hats on a regular basis now, but if I'm out somewhere, I'll usually wear, like, a standard cap. I'm gonna take it off for now, though. Shirt color, I've been wearing a lot more orange these days, so... Pants color, that's just blue jeans, mostly, throughout the school year, so... Probably this one. Tertiary color, I don't know. I don't have an outfit on, however, so we're gonna do that. I think do the outfits. I think it's long sleeve shirt. That looks good. And when I think of tertiary color, it's gonna color the shoes, and my shoes are black. So there's me. Here's how you spell my name, right there. Oh, I just realized it also limits the characters to 10, like usual. You don't have to say happy birthday to me once it turns the 15th of October, which is actually in a few days. I almost said I was 0 years old right there. I'll be turning 17. We'll put this as a favorite, but it won't matter once we turn it into my personal Mii. Special, I wouldn't say. No, it's not special. We're gonna save it. And we're gonna go to settings and change my personal Mii to this new one. It should change it a little bit. Once it does that, we're gonna go ahead and look at these settings right here. It currently has 2 foreign languages, Espanol and Francais. Right now it's currently on the Switch 2 theme, which is the default for this website. You will see it a lot throughout the site. I believe the rearrange button will have the little Switch 2 icon. When you go to Classic, this is the beta sounds, as well as the original that you heard in the beta video. This one's new, it's the Wii channel. Wii theme is still in development. This theme is still in early stages, only the editor is completed. Please don't bug me about it. I won't, but I'm sure the chat will. It adds the editor stuff, as well as the sounds and music. I do not think that the personal Mii worked. I may need to refresh. There we go. Now it works. Wii U, that's gonna replicate the Wii U music, as well as the Wii U sounds, like that you would hear throughout the regular Wii U UI. Miitomo. That Miitomo is still in development. Some of sound effects aren't present in this version of the theme. I'll complete them later. Please don't bug me about it. We're going to be using the Switch 2 one normally because that has the most original stuff in it, such as music and the UI itself. Editor, you can limit yourself if you choose to, but we're going to keep all the custom stuff so I can show you it. Accessibility features, I haven't seen anything like that yet, but I bet it means you could probably use arrow keys instead of the mouse. Sound, you can choose what kind of sounds you want, but I'm going to have it on auto for the meantime. Music, it can fade out whenever you go to a different tab. Example, I will go to StreamYard real quick. It should fade out in real life on your end. If it gets slightly quieter, then it works. Miscellaneous, I think that's gonna be, what are these? Auto close stuff. I'm gonna have this turned back on, because honestly, I don't need to do, actually, yeah, we'll keep that on. Skip cutscene animations, I wouldn't want to do that, because there's actually new stuff. More options, the manual is not quite ready. As usual, credits. Well, you can look at the credits in the beta version. I don't really know why it wasn't imported here. This menu is planned to be ready soon. Who knows? Now, the first thing, it didn't work at first, but we're going to go to, we're going to go and restyle everything. We're going to upgrade all of these Miis. And first, we're going to rearrange all of them. Okay, that looks good. This is just me rearranging stuff. I'm also gonna have to delete a few in order to do some kind of special scaling and all. We're gonna delete some of these. These were just for beta testing. Just trying to try the recoloring. I don't really need them anymore. There was something from beta that they removed. Like they originally did an expression if you were gonna delete them. It was like the surprise one, I think. I need to delete these two because I'm gonna have to redo them. I'd say rescale Violet. Come on. Oh, I think I could have done this instead. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, now that they're gone, I think now is the time we can rearrange some stuff. We're gonna start with pen, I guess. Okay, the new music works. Pretty much what we're gonna do for the rest of this video is just rearranging certain stuff, like, I can give Pen a different kind of hat, or let's first work on his thing. So, we're gonna give him the turtleneck. I'm gonna change the pants color to red, because now I can color the shoes. See, now he looks more like his actual character. I'll turn down my system volume real quick. It's actually a lot louder in my headphones than it is in the video. I think it was gonna be this size. I think I can fan him up a little bit. We're actually gonna compare him to, okay, so I could definitely make her a little taller, but we're gonna shorten Pen a bit. This is a new feature, actually. They decided to add a scale comparison. So you can see like the difference between 6'3" and then 6'2". That was their joke. I think it was from either Austin or Tyler. I can't really remember which one said it. I'd have to look back at their direct. But but you can see the difference in scale. Sophie is canonically taller than Pen. But they're around the same age still. Style, that's the same priority. I'm gonna put him as a favorite. Save and exit. Alright, so he's good. Now, I wanted to say something real quick. This has to do with the message before this video. During early access, which, in the corner, like the bottom right corner over here, usually that says developer build. The early access, it was right there. It said early access, and then sometimes it would invert the colors behind it. Just to make sure it's more visible. Yeah, you can only hear that from my word because I was actually there to see it happen. Like I've already said I already said while they were streaming, I was trying out the new features for early access. But honestly, the only reason early access should have happened was so they could fix bugs that we discovered. But we were saying too much on stream that they ended up revoking it from us, which is very sad to hear. But it's what happened. I'm telling you this in real life history. Alright, our next Mii is gonna be Sophie. We need to make her slightly taller, now that we know that she's supposed to be taller than Pen. But not too tall that she's taller than Charmin, which I believe he's gonna have to go in the max height. There. And then, what's unique about this is that we can give her the crown now. We're gonna... This is a new item right here. They added a lot of royalty stuff. Example, so we got this crown, but we also have King Boo's crown. And this Boo hat right here. They encouraged us to use Mii's with this because they like Boos, and it's just to promote them, I suppose. These rabbit ears are new because you can make the rabbit from Ubisoft, or you can also make the Mii Plaza rabbit, if you know what I'm talking about. They also added new hats like this. I think that's a rain cap. This cowboy hat. But they did remove a certain hat from beta, which I wonder if you can still go to beta if you want it. I bet there's a certain thing you need to go to.
they removed a hat that I used on Sammy in our old testing. I think I could put an annotation of what I'm talking about, but best not to do that. Anyways, we're gonna give her this. It is floating in the air, but whatever. That's just enough thing to discover. Oh, I forgot to color it too. We're gonna make it like this sort of gold color, just to make it either that or it's like yellowish bronze. Green, and then how about like an orange red? That looks good. Oh, what is this? Oh, it's a three-sided. I think we'll make those green instead. Oh, wait. And then this could be red instead. That's too bright. That's more natural right there. Tertiary color, I believe that's gonna be... Oh. Yeah, I was just there. Whoops. There we go. Outfits. We're gonna give her this royal one that I found during the early access. Looks really nice. But now we are gonna have to recolor some stuff. Yeah, that changes that. Too bright. That's just right there. I think this was gonna be... That looks nice. Shirt color, that's gonna change those colors, but that looks alright. Tertiary color, I believe that's... Whoops, I was just there. Oopsie. Alright, I think she's good. We're gonna set her as a favorite now. Escape and exit. Alright, let's go ahead and edit Charmin now. You're gonna be hearing this music a lot more, but the official soundtrack is actually on YouTube, uploaded through Austin's YouTube channel. Scale. We're gonna make him taller, since I didn't realize we needed to do a lot more. See, we're gonna compare him to Crazen. Canonically, he's a lot taller, and she's supposed to be shorter than the average woman. And he's gonna have some pounds on him. And then we're not gonna change his hat, his hairstyle at all. So we don't have to worry about that. But we're gonna give him a hoodie. Looks nice. Turtleneck looked okay on him, but Pen already has that, so we're just gonna use the hoodie instead. Pants, we don't have to change that, but we could make it a little darker. Tertiary, I believe that's his shoes. We're gonna have it set to black. Set it as a favorite, like usual. Exit. Alright, Crazen, this is gonna be the first female that's gonna have like natural clothing. So we're gonna go back to scaling. We're gonna compare it to Charmin one last time. Oh, that's her. Whoops. I'm using the wrong thing. Now she can't be too short because that's like the kid's size. That looks pretty good. She doesn't wear anything special, but I think she wouldn't have a cap on at some point. Maybe. This is this is Violet's hat. What I'm gonna be using for her. So I don't think she'll need a hat. For the suit. I think last time I gave her just the long sleeve, and then I took off the default. Then I took off the favorite color to be, okay, pink. Shirt color, I think I just disabled that. And then I gave her this color instead. Pants color, that could be kept purple. Tertiary color, cyan, because that's her shoes in real life. I think that's all from her. Save and exit. Now, I think she and Pen, they actually have the same height. So I probably should have compared her to Pen real quick. We'll see, yeah, okay, eggs and fat safe, because we don't need to change them anymore. Emmett and Mint, I saw after looking at their scale, Emmett is way too tall compared to Pen. So we're gonna change him. We're gonna Pen one more time. Yeah. He's like the shortest out of everyone. And then we're gonna give him this one, I believe. Because Royal, that's nah. Too realistic. Tertiary color, his shoes are actually pink. Which makes his buns pink too. Yeah, whatever. It's more of a magenta color. He's finished. Okay, the hard part, Mint and Tori. Also, I need to make Corey real quick, so I'm gonna copy. And then make. Whoa! What happened to Emmett? What is this? He's transparent! Okay, hold up. I need to fix him. Default. Okay, that should fix him. I learned that during the stream. Okay. Compare it to this Mii. Favorite colors be brown. Well, what happened? What happened? Okay, I'm gonna need to tag on to the Tyler. This is hard. They changed nothing. This happened during the stream, but they changed nothing for it. Let's see. Shirt color is gonna be brown. I think I already did that, but we're gonna, just in case, we're gonna have it that brown. Pants color. Okay, I'm gonna need to reset short sleeve. That looks better. Pants color, I believe I set to black. Tertiary color, that's gonna be. I think that was cyan as well. Hair color, we're gonna go way all the back here and change it to this yellowish color that's similar to Tori. And then we're gonna flip it. Oh man, my face is asleep. My whole face is asleep now. That looks nice. Yeah, I think that's Tori. That's Corey, so... Oh dear, I can't even type. Priority, we're gonna make it... I guess, we'll make it special. I suppose. Fun fact, special are the promotional Miis from Japan. I'm pretty sure I already talked about that in beta, so we can go ahead and talk to that. I may pull up the clip just for reminders in grayscale. But that's Corey. And we'll put it next to Tori as well. And now all we need to do is just resize Tori. Yeah, I think that's good. Shirt color. We're gonna put that back over here. Okay, so you already that color. Makes sense. Long sleeve. pajamas, turtleneck. I think I gave her turtleneck, but yeah, that looks about right. Actually, it might have been long sleeve. No, it was turtleneck because you don't usually see her neck at the point. So pants color that's gonna stay black, and we'll give her the science shoes now. Oh, we don't need to change anything here. We'll give her special though. Yeah. All right, quick break. I can go ahead and pause here for a second. Pause. And we are back. All right, the next one we're gonna do is Flora and Cash. We're gonna start with Cash, Emperor Newton, of course. First we're gonna compare his size to Charmin. He's gonna be as tall as Charmin, actually. So yeah, see, made him pretty tall. It's gonna be slightly more fit than Charmin. We're gonna keep his favorite color to blue. We're gonna have to change the pants color, however. I think it was gonna be this color, I believe. Shirt color is gonna be the same as well. And then we're gonna give him suit outfit. Tertiary color, I believe that's gonna have to be disabled. We're gonna change it to black then. Because it makes his shoes black. I think we're done with his hat, or his outfit. Now, what kind of hat he's gonna have? We do not have the hat I gave him canonically, but we're gonna at least. But I think that's why in my last test I did not give him the hat because it's impossible. So I think we're gonna end it there, and we're gonna rename him to Emperor Newton. Exit. There's a little glitch of that animation, but it's fine. He's not a favorite because he's a very uncommon character that I'm using. Flora is gonna be pretty similar. She's gonna have to be a bit shorter than I just compared her to her. Oh wait, what happens if I? Oops. What happens if I were to? I thought it would shrink with her, but not comparing. We'll just give. All right, so yeah, she's just a little too tall, but that's gonna be okay because she's gonna have to. She can't be as short as Crazen, so we're gonna put her right around there because I think she's supposed to be as tall as Sophie as well. Let me look at Sophie real quick. Yeah, they're gonna be very similar in height as well. We're gonna stop comparing now because we can get over here. She'll also have the suit. We're gonna have to change those colors though. For some reason that changes the tie. And then I think the suit is correct. But we're gonna give her that to blend in to match the hair, I think. Or no, how about yeah, I'll just keep that. And then that's gonna have to be the same as well. They don't really have long stuff. Just casual long stuff, but whatever. Long clothes, I suppose. Information's gonna be the same. We already let her as a favorite. And we're gonna save. Last but not least, oh, I did not set Emmett as a favorite. My bad. Oopsie. There. It's better. Oh, man. Man, pardon me, guys. Whew. Okay, last but not least, we're gonna do Mint. For the noise, at least. Yes, she's way too tall compared to Emmett. That is not correct. Slightly skinnier. Yeah, visibly skinnier. We're gonna keep the favorite color as green. Uh, she's got like some sort of accessory around here in real life. I'm sure I've drawn it before. In my previous video with her in it. Uh, we're gonna make this. Uh, I don't know actually. It's one of the lighter colors. I think it was something like that. They can always change it later though. Now, you can't swap it on the other side. That's very strange, but they want to keep it as simple as possible. So we'll keep it there. Secondary color. I wonder what that looks like. It does not work on the bow currently. Which doesn't really need to. Default outfit. I was thinking of long sleeve. And then I saw that one. But, I'm pretty sure I gave her long sleeve last time. And then we're gonna have to change that pants color though, because that does not look correct anymore. If she's gonna be wearing pants, she would at least have her secondary color that I use on her palette. I think it's that one or this one. I think it was this one. Tertiary color, those are gonna be her those are her shoes. Actually, yeah, I think the pants color needs to be lighter, but cannot blend in with the shirt. I think it was that. Yeah, that looks correct. I think that's it. We're gonna put her as transferred because, fun fact, she was a copy that I found on Miitopia 3DS version, and then I tweaked it to make it original. Okay, so all the main characters are finished. However, I did not set her as a favorite, dang it. Oh, yeah, she's a favorite and transferred. But I think the first one I put on it is transferred. You can have multiple. She's uncommon, and so are these few, so I may do them at another time. And I'll make costumes for the different Miis at another time, because that's also what I did during the early access. But man, they did not save during the beta revoke. I did, however, save Dummy before beta was updated, because I do not think, like, let me look at the rendering. When you go to custom render, did it work? Custom render is loading, please wait. Oh, that did not have a problem last time, but maybe they added so much stuff that's why it's loading so fast. Copy state, paste state. That was a new feature that I saw, but I didn't really go into that because I didn't want to mess something up while rendering. You go to pose, as you can see, Dummy is no longer there. So, yeah, once I got beta access again, I made sure to download Dummy first, and before they gave us 1.0 again, because I knew ahead of time Dummy would not be there again. So he's just in there forever. Like, I cannot delete him, otherwise history will be lost. All the poses are the same for Mario Maker 1 and 2. But they did add more. We're gonna go through them as well. I think the new ones start here. Oh, they're even animated too. I like that. Ooh, what's this one? Ooh, okay. What about this one? They no longer have names for them. That's alright. Well, this one's called 14, but then it stops. Oh, this one's, they're just called numbers. They're just numbers. Yeah, there we go. And I think I can reset the camera. Let me go ahead and reset the camera real quick so it centered the body. Wait, I think I was on this one. It's the same, but this time you have a knee. This one's one knee down. Oh, this dance, I think. Oh man, I can't remember where this dance was from. Cross. Yeah, there's a lot more poses now. I like that. I would definitely try to use these renders when I have the chance. These are cool. I could, yeah. My memes would work great with these. I've seen that dance before. I do know that Mitonio had access to the development build, otherwise he wouldn't be able to make his most recent animations. Yeah, I know what you've been doing. You had some sort of code for the development build. Not sure how you got in contact with him though. These are all the same, but now you have you can do a custom background. For example, I'll do the Piranha Dub theme that I had going on for a while, as well as the legacy. Show body? What does it mean? Not again! Shader type, I think. Oh, yeah, because in beta, I had to purposefully switch the textures before going into the render screen. I'm so glad I don't have to do that anymore. I can choose to not light them as well. Ah, oh, thank you guys. Dang it. That's crazy. All the expressions from beta are the same. Do not believe they added any new ones. Yeah, they're all the same. And I'm pretty sure when you put them into Blender, you can customize the different faces instead of having to do it through here. Actually, I don't think. Let's go to. Whoops! I accidentally downloaded something I didn't want. Yeah, I don't know how you're gonna able to transfer those into Blender anymore. You may not be able to. It may just be something that only Triple Dash can do now. That's pretty much everything. You ought to check it yourself. It did say their guest mode is not ready yet, so go and just make a Discord account and then join the Discord themselves. It's on the Mii Creator YouTube channel, I believe. There's an invite link to visit that site, and then just authorize you have Discord, and then you can go through this yourself. Like I'm telling you, it's the legit way to do it. Now, I'm just gonna have to end this video so I don't run out of recording time. StreamYard gave me a limit of how many hours I can record with Streamlabs. So, not Streamlabs, StreamYard. Dang it. Yeah, so I'm going to have to end it here. But what did you guys think of it? Tell me in the comments, and if you feel like doing it yourself, just look up me.nxw.pw and it should pop up. Just log into Discord and it should give access to you. I hope you enjoy it. Support the creators. NGX64, which is now named Triple Dash. I like to thank Austin and Tyler for making this. It's very nice of them to think of something. Next month, at the time of this recording, next month, they're going to be making another update, which I believe is going to have a special accessory for the first year anniversary. Yes, apparently it was made in 2024 of October. Crazy. And I will make a video or a community post using that hat. Or what if maybe it's an outfit. I'm not entirely sure. But I'm going to end the recording here. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys next time.